make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in your head. You know you're better than that. Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get some.
The EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1. They'll run the draw with Irving. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Real. Good. 180.
Here's Mayfield. Touchdown! Cade Otton, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of the mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Mayfield on play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got him right downfield, it's Otten. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. Mayfield to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, 29 yards. And the Buccaneers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. A little juke. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Benson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 30 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Murray looking to change the play here. Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, it was a big run that got him down into position, and then they finish it off one play later with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, and it got them really thinking to themselves, after that big run, they're probably going to come back and hit us again with the same thing or something similar. Instead, they go to the air, and it's a touchdown that way.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff running left, Irvin. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Irvin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Complete to Jones. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones. And he's got it inside the 10. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 55 yards.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
Hey, stop.
They'll run with Benson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Murray. Caught on the right side by Jones. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now this time Murray to throw it. He'll find Jones again, complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Omaha.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Throwing, Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Murray going to throw. That's complete to McBride. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
From the gun, Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw is Murray. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Murray changing the play. On first down, it's Benson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Cardinals, first down. First and 17 yards.
They'll go again with Benson. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
That's what you call stringing the play out. I know he was looking for a spot to get upfield, but they gave him nowhere to cut, nowhere to find a place to make it into the secondary, and they forced him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
It's now 3rd down and
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
On 3rd down, here's Benson. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And that will tie things at 17-all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Hurry! 180!
Here's Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got a Buca. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So from the 37, here's second down at 8.
Regular. Hey, what's that? 180! Real. Stop!
Mayfield looks to throw. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
Mayfield down. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Mayfield. He'll try and do this himself. But it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cards are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he's out right at the 25. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11.
shotgun now from Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. That pass completed to Dortch. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Murray now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Murray to air it out again. Now he's going to step up and run. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Omaha.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
Big Ace open. Move.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zay Jones, a 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, 56 yards. And the Bucs strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Another run here with Benson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Murray looking to change the play here. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A give left side for Benson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Hey, shit.
Murray to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down.
Two.
To throw is Murray. And that will be incomplete as well.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Whoop, green. Hey, one.
Now Murray's got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Run.
Mayfield. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Here's first down. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's second down.
What?
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So it all rides now on the foot of the kicker, Chad Ryland. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Regular. Real. 180. That's it.
One last shot from Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.